Welcome to the Investment Process Channel. I am C3 Christopher Campbell. This is a channel where we teach people how to create generational wealth through trading. Let's get into I believe it's week 33. We're gonna go over some weekly gold trading strategies and tips for scalping like a pro. Let's get into the week. Okay, here we are with NQ. This is the NASDAQ. Let's take a look at what our plan was last week. Last week we were working within this range. We see we had an imbalance for weekly down here, and also the monthly support was all the way down here. Gold is still within this range. It is in a premium right now, which means we probably should be looking for some sales. It has not broken a new high or broken any ranges within this right now. Like go NASDAQ came right to this open of this bearish candle right here. So I wouldn't say I'd be looking for any buys right now. Overall, the trend for NASDAQ is up. If you're going to get some buys, I will wait for it to come back to this area down here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the monthly and then work our way down. So overall, yeah, looking at this, even with this, like I said, it has not broken any highs within that range. Again, the beginning of the month, we're moving into the second week of August. Again, a lot of people are coming back into the market, so the volume will probably be up. Some you'll see more people entering the market and trading. The end of the summer's fastly approaching. So with that being said, looking at this price action, price came right back into this area. We see it hit resistance of the previous month, cleaned up this imbalance right here for the prior month. And there's still some imbalance left. That's why I said I would wait to down here. However, looking at this, again, based off of price action, we have this cleanup of this imbalance. I do not see support forming just yet. Oh, this might be the support that we need. Even still, if this is the support that form, we have this equal low weekly here. I'm still waiting for the pullback before entry. We don't want to be a buyer here, even with this weekly range. This is at a premium. Let's look at it here. This is our weekly range. Even with our weekly range, we're at a premium. We don't want to be a buyer while price is at a premium right now. We wanted to get down to this area. This would be the best place for, excuse me, this would be the best place for a buy if you're looking for a long-term entry to hold for several days, a week, or a month. We want price to come back into this area. We don't want to buy price up here. Now, short-term hold within a week. Let's look at this daily. And here we see again, price is still in this range. Price is at a premium even on the daily range. So again, we're waiting for price to pull back into this area at least down here. And again, going back to looking at the weekly range, price would probably need to come back below this equal low that was on the weekly. Let's toggle. Yeah, I would say price will need to come back below this equal low on that weekly that we have pointed out right here. Other than that, I do not see a current entry. Again, we haven't broken a new high, so price, I see price coming back into this area, potentially, into this area of liquidity where we have the equal low, that long wick of that monthly candle. I see it probably revisiting that area down here. Does it have to? No, I just see it happen. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour is pretty solid. Have a couple of imbalances. One here. I think that's kind of like an equal low here. What's this low? 62.79. 62.79. So we got an equal low right here. as well on the 4 hour. So just man, this 4 hour close above here, right here into this imbalance. If we put a line right here, price look rejected right off of that. Yeah, I don't necessarily see price, you know, taking off. It's possible. There were some buyers that entered the market over our overnight during the week, but I don't see it. They did drive price up on Friday. Um, let's wait till the market opens again. If it starts going up first, we know it's probably going to come back down to this area and retest the support of the weekly. Um, so that's what we have for NAS. Let's go over here. My apology. This was S&P. This was S&P. Um, let's go to NAS. I thought this was the NASDAQ. This was S&P. My apology. I'll put a note in the beginning of the trading plan. Let's go to NAS. NAS is not showing much of a difference. It was more aggressive. We do have a close above this open of this candle here. It price at a premium. Even still, we have some imbalances on the daily here at the previous day. It was this Thursday. So price could come back into this area before continuing up. Let's take a look at the monthly and see what it's showing us. So for this monthly, we see it went deep into the previous month. So there's no imbalance there for the previous month. The month, there's still this imbalance left. Can price potentially come down to this area? Absolutely. There's still that space for that to happen. We have, some of those imbalances on a weekly and daily still left down there. But overall, we have this bullish candle here for the weekly, which is telling us that we might just get support and then take off. That's a pretty much a good possibility for Nasdaq. It's showing a little bit stronger movement weekly. 4 hour equal. Okay, yeah, that's OBE. Go back out here to the daily. It's already been addressed. Overcome by events. I still have this imbalance here. I'm not really hung up on it. Just looking at price action, price closing above here. Right now, I'd be looking for opportunity to get some buys. Let's look at the daily range. So looking here, we see this imbalance here, still in the premium. I would be cautious in entering here. This is still my overall range. We could say this is the range. I would be careful putting. It's risky putting a stop loss right here. However, this is a higher low. This is a higher low. It has not put in a higher high, but this is a higher low. So with that being said, if price comes, and again, we can't make this up. Let me be more precise. The middle of that range is right at support for that daily. You can't make it up. So price dipping back into this this imbalance would be ideal to get a position for a buy position. Again, overall, the Nasdaq is up, and let's take a look at the 4 hour. Within that 4 hour range, we definitely see we have that area right here that is a imbalance. So anywhere in that area, 23,279 or 23,280, I would start looking for buys. I would start looking for buys. Again, as this overall the trend is up. The opportunity is there. That's below. That's where price is in a discount for that range. Again, Nasdaq has been a little bit more aggressive. They had a close above the previous high, so in that case, I would, even with price coming right to this area, yeah, I would be looking for a buy for the Nas 24,280. Take it up to 24,161. I think that's a good position to have. Um, we're at 4 hour here. Yeah, overall, if we had a position anywhere where that 4 hour imbalance was, and again, looking to set our stop loss below this higher low up to this area, that's a 3 to 1. It's not a bad return, risk reward. But that would have to be your risk. That would have to be your risk if you're dropping it down below here, which is what I'm saying. It's a higher low. It's put in support. Um, just a little cautious. Wait till you get that 4 hour confirmation. That's all. That's really what I want to say. Wait till you get that 4 hour confirmation. That's a 3 to 1. Um, getting a buy below this area here and letting price put in support. I take a 3 to 1 all day. Take a 3 to 1 all day. Um, not unless we get a close below this lower low. I mean, a higher low. Um, then I would be looking to see price coming back into this area. Right now, it's just not showing it. So let's go over here to the Dow. So here we are with the Dow. The Dow is looking like it's setting itself up. Price is at a discount. He had a bullish daily candle at the end of the week. Overall, last week price stayed right underneath the discount range. Did not come back below here. Looks like it did exactly what we said with right here, put in support with a higher low. Not exactly sure what this is, what we would call this. But that's support, definitely. That is definitely support. Came back up to this imbalance. Let's push out to the monthly and see what we see. So here we are on the monthly. Again, we had dang near doji last month. Price has come back and pretty much cleaned up that imbalance of the month prior to last month. It's pretty much at a doji right now where price open and close. What is it? Open at 44,269. Right now it's 44,278. Yeah. What is that? It's 9. Yeah. On a monthly, that's pretty much a doji. I say that to say price has been undecided. Again, we've been in that discount area on the daily. Here's the monthly. It's come back and got support down here. It's not showing that it should go any lower. We got support here on the monthly. It's showing a lower low, high, lower high, lower high. But it didn't break down below here. So right in my mind, price put in support here. And this is on a monthly. Price put in support here, and it's going to continue up. A target of 45,886 is good, I believe. We got these equal high. Geez, did I miss that? How did I miss that? That's like prime real estate right there. That is prime real estate. So our high here on the monthly, our high here is 46,321. What is this? 46,326. Let's go 46,326. So 46,326 will be our target. If we get any a buy position, and again that's monthly, um, uh, we're gonna see the setup for where it actually should be, and as far as support and where we can have some TPs along the way. Small little bit of imbalance left down here on the weekly, right here where that monthly support is. So wouldn't be surprised if price just comes back and touches this before continuing up. Um, yeah, that's the only thing right now that I see that price may blip down into this area. Let's look at the daily. The Dow look like it's being very. It's been cleaning everything up. We have daily. We have a equal low right here, 42,903, where price could potentially just pop into. It's been here. Only thing I see is price could come back into this area right here again. That's that weekly imbalance. Monthly support, daily equal low. I would say be patient. Let's look at the daily range. So looking at the daily range again, price is at a discount. So I'll be looking for that setup where on a daily 4 hours more specifically. If you're doing a daily entry, where price pulls that support somewhere around here about 43,650. We want to see a 4 hour support form anywhere in that area. We definitely see 43,295. We have support here on the daily already. And that's that same support that is showing up on the monthly that we're looking for price just to touch into and continue up. So yeah, I would just be patient looking for buys right now. Um, let's see how the market opens up, but we're definitely looking for buys to go up here to 45,886 and definitely 46,326. Um, that would be a nice ROI. Nice ROI. So okay, let's go over here to gold. Then we can get out of here. Okay, here we are with gold on the daily. So if I'm being honest, overall looking at gold has just kind of been moving within its range. Right now it's a consolidation where as it's not really going up too high. It's still going up. For the most part, it's consolidating. All that, that major movement that gold had for quite a while, it's kind of gotten price action just isn't there. Now, that being said, there's opportunity in that. Whereas if price has been moving within this range, right now it's at the top of that range. It hasn't broken the range. Right now it's at the top of that range. If we just sit here and take a look at this, overall gold is, like I said, it's just in this range. It's not above or below. It's been moving right here within this range. And what did this spike? What's this high? 35, 34. Here's our high here, 35, 33. So it did break the high with that candle. And this is the daily. So it did break the high. Look at that 4 hour real quick. Yeah, even a 4 hour just kind of blipped above there, did not close above the high that daily. So it's not a strong close above there. It tells us sellers are still in there. So again, with that being said, just looking at this range here, what I posted that trend line. Call it whatever uh, form that you want to call it. Uh, it's rearing up to do something. It's just taking some time. It's just taking some time. So again, having this knowledge, the best thing you could do. There's opportunity between these two trend lines to get a position for gold. We had a gap up. It came and cleaned that gap up. Still have an imbalance down here. This is a good place to get a buy from down here and let it ride up. And if it breaks through and gets to 3,600, that would be awesome. At the same time, we see what it's doing. It's in consolidation. It's clearly in consolidation. Let's take a look at the monthly and like work our way back. So no surprise, we see like pretty much 3 small doji candles. Price has been going up, it's been going down, and it's been ending up right here in the same place. Currently, right now in the monthly, we're bullish. So just like it was here, I think this is the third time it's trying this high. So that's why I said it's rearing up to do something. It's tried this high like 3. This is the third time. It's the third time it's there. Look at this weekly. Have a gap here. Come back into that gap. With price. Is it done? I don't know. So we have this area of support. Let's just mark it off right here. Let's mark this off first. So on a weekly, price to come back into this area is ideal before getting a position. Again, we know we looked at the bottom and the top. Really, we want price to come all the way. We would like price to come all the way down to here to get a buy to let it take it back up to the top. Again, price has just kind of been coiling. We had that little spike, not little, but we had a spike above the trend line above the high. It's tested. We looked on the monthly. It's tested. This is the third time it's tested that high. The third time. More than likely, again, with the volume coming back in, gold is probably going to push that 3,600. It's probably going to reach out to it and high five it very soon. When exactly, I don't know. I would just be looking for that buy. Let's do the daily range. Yeah, just we would like for price to come back into this discount area for the daily range before getting a buy. Just more bang for your buck. And plus, we have this imbalance. You don't want to set your stop loss below here when price just kind of dips into this area. Might get a 4-hour, support formed and shoot straight below here. We just got unfinished business down here. It's just unfinished business. So that's not where we want to be. So be patient. Let's see if price is going to do the same thing it did last time, which is open up, high and come back into this area and then take off. It's getting close to time. It's getting close to time. That's what gold is showing us. 3 times it's revisited this high. 3 times. So that's our trading plan for week 33. Moving into the middle of the month, just kind of be cautious. Wait for your confirmation. Wait for your good position. What I mean by good position is you want to minimize your risk. If we see support form in those discounted areas, where if you're looking for buys, make sure we don't see a large imbalance or places where price would likely be attracted to before getting that position. Get the position when you get your confirmation. Make sure you're getting your confirmation before you get in your entries, whether it be a bullish entry or a bearish entry. So this is the Investment Process channel. Have a great trading week.